Evening, ladies and gents. Thank you for tuning into just a short session. Nothing planned, but just something that came to me, and I decided that let's just speak with my viewers. So I know graduation season is just out, and we have our new graduates. PhD, a doctorate. Congratulations, guys. Now, a lot of persons who are out of college or out of university is asking the question, what's next? I'm done with my degree or my associate degree, what's next? No, I'm just here to share my experience. This doesn't necessarily speak for everyone, but I remember after completing I sent out like tons of application. Could not hear back from the employers, and the employers are not in the habit these days of sending you letters to say that you're not qualified and why you're not qualified for the position. So you're basically left blinded, dumbfounded. No one calls you for an interview or anything like that. And so I became very discouraged. I remember days I was just crying, because of course you left university. The ideal thing would be to have a job. And so I became very saddened. Then I started seeing my friends. Everybody was getting their jobs and, going about whatever plans they had in life. And I just felt like I was stuck. I was not going anywhere. And then eventually I remembered a lady I met a few years ago, and she gave me the opportunity to sit an interview, and I, passed the interview, and that's how I landed my first job after university. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say, yeah, you're just out college, university, you're not on to hunting for a job, or maybe even to go and further your education. Do not get dismayed. Do not be discouraged. It's normal to feel like your life is at a standstill, but what you do after that is what determines where you're headed for your future. Don't feel like this is the end of the world, everyone is moving ahead of me. I felt that way. I just felt like I was not moving as fast as how I wanted to be moving. So don't push yourself too much either. I believe strongly in God, and that God has the right opportunity just waiting for you. Yes, get your resumes done, get your newspaper. We usually look in the Gleaner. These days you guys are so lucky. You have so many resources on your hand. You have so many career websites posting. Everyone is going technology wise. In my days I had to drop off some applications. Of course, some we could send through email, because that was not so long ago. But for others, we had to drop them off. I remember jumping on bus, driving, going all the way into Kingston, dropping them off on Marcus Garvey Drive into New Kingston, downtown Kingston, all over, just because I wanted a job. But you have so many resources at your hand right now. Make use of them. As I said before, do not be discouraged. Do not be dismayed. Pray, ask God, what am I supposed to do next? Is it a job? Am I supposed to go back to school? Whatever it is. And just in case you have not found a job as yet, you can go ahead and do some voluntary work, whether it's in your basic school, in your community, your neighboring community. Do some volunteer work until something pops up. So that's it from me here at the Career and Business Guru. We promised you a vlog series on proposal writing and grant. We are now into a new market in the United States, where we're now offering proposal writing and grant service. There's a major market for that in the US. Just stay tuned. We have a lot more to teach you, a lot more to help you with. And graduates, all the best.